I work in a very different place in Brookhaven. I work at this military base that basically takes care of the whole city. But there is a very big problem happening. People are being infected by a virus that makes them keep smiling. But this virus is different because if you get this virus, you can no longer control yourself. Here in the city, you will try to spread it to more people as if you were a zombie. So I'm coming here to take care of this and also to see if everything is okay. Especially because I have security here inside that stays locked up right here, exactly to prevent him from being attacked in case one day these two infected players escape from their expected cells. But I came here to see if he's okay. He said, "Bring me water and food." Okay, I will take care of that, guys. He only leaves here after a long time, usually at night, because it is very hard to get him out of here. He's the most important security of all. But now I'm coming here to get water and also food. For those who don't know, there are investigations going on to find out where this virus came from. Guys, I got this food and also this water. Now I will have to deliver this to him, especially because I'm sure he's thirsty. So I'm arriving right here, and now finally he will receive this water, especially because he's very thirsty. He will also receive this perfect burger. He got it here, and the job of this player is really very important. Now my mission is basically to take care of the prison and see if everything is okay here. I'm arriving to check on this infected player. We can't cross this yellow line, and apparently he looks normal now. This other player here also seems like he's normal. So now I'm leaving here. Guys, it looks like the FBI just left here. I don't really know what he's seeing, but he's investigating something important. I have to see what is happening. So I'm leaving here exactly from this Roblox prison because I want to help him. After all, I have nothing to do. So guys, I arrived exactly here, but now he's looking back here. He said it's impossible for the infection to have appeared out of nowhere. Someone caused all this. Guys, what he's investigating is true. This really makes things much worse, especially because thinking that someone did this on purpose is really bad. There's an imposter among us, but now he's coming back to the car. Guys, I'm coming here too, especially because I also want to investigate this and eventually find out the truth of what is happening. But now he's arriving here in front, apparently at the meeting room. For those who don't know, the reason he came here is because up here we have this room, which is a very important room because here the cure is being made to save all the infected people possible, especially because this is contagious. We only have 2 infected so far, but maybe in the future more people will be infected, and if that happens, that will be terrible. But now, the scientist is leaving here. The scientist is a good person, especially because he's helping to save the city. He's the one studying the cure and trying to find out how to heal people. He's the one making the antidote, and now finally he's coming here too. I'm waiting for him here, especially because I want to meet him. Finally, he arrived here, and he's a very smart person, so much so that he said hi. He really is our savior here in the city, but now I'm following him, especially because we have to come here to the room. So I arrived exactly here, and for some reason, this is very far. It's one of the weirdest meetings I've ever seen. I don't know why this is so far. The FBI chief said, "What is the price of the antidote?" Guys, I didn't know the cure was already ready. If this is really ready, people won't be infected here in the city anymore, which will save all the players who are already infected. But I'm coming back here because I want to get some food. Meanwhile, I'm sitting right here because I want to see what he's going to say. I want to see the price of the cure. He said, $50 million, and I'll deliver it by tomorrow. Guys, but that is a lot. I don't know how he has the courage to charge all that just to save these players. They are people who have been infected for a long time, and now won't be able to be cured because he charged a very high price. But he's looking here. He said, "Okay, I will send it through the FBI account. We have a big budget." Guys, this is really very weird. Now he's sending the amount. This player charged a lot to save the people. Really? He doesn't want to save people. He just wants to get his money. Now, apparently, he sent it. So the scientist is leaving here. Apparently he said bye, and he just took off and left here. Guys, all this that happened was really disappointing, especially because I really like the scientist a lot. He's a very important person here in the city, especially because everyone knows him, but I didn't know he was like this. Really, this is something I didn't expect at all. He said, well, he has a mansion. Now we know how he has that. Look, I don't think that makes much sense, and I also don't know what he meant by that. But now I'm leaving here. Apparently, he's following me too, especially because he's the one who is going to drive this car. Guys, finally, he's driving this. He came here in a really weird way. Now you can see that the scientist is going back to his house. Guys, he has a giant mansion. This mansion of his has a helicopter. In fact, he really has a lot of money. But guys, I don't know why he has this car. This car that he has here is very weird. But now he's going up here. He has this car that is very expensive, but this mailman car doesn't make sense for him to have, since he's a millionaire person who works here as a scientist. He really has a lot of money. I have to see what is in this car. But guys, he stopped right here and actually got out of the car because he wants to say something to me. He said, "Stop being crazy. Do you think the scientist is evil?" Look, that's not exactly what I meant. I just said that I think it's weird he has that car, since he's a scientist, and even while being a scientist, he has a mailman car. He said, "Wait, that's true. Why would he deliver letters?" So, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. I don't know why the scientist would deliver letters, since he only deals with science. That is the only thing he does in his life. Everything he does is about science, so we have to investigate this. Now he's coming here, but actually he wants me to drive this. So I'm arriving here, and now I'm coming up front, but I'm not going to get to his house through the front door. If I come through here, he will notice that, so I have to come here in a disguised way. Now I'm arriving here in front, and I will have to go up here, and we will have to come here in a very different way. In this case, we will have to come here on foot. Now I'm bringing the car right here, and we will have to climb this mountain. But we have to be careful with the cameras, especially because we don't know where the cameras are. I'm looking at all the possible cameras. Apparently, there is a camera here, so we really have to be very careful. But actually, there is no way to get in there. There are too many cameras, so we can't get in there. But he's looking here. He said, I can call and ask them to turn off the light of his house. Look, if you can do that, that will be very good. Now he's calling here. If he can really turn off the light of the house, we will finally be able to get in here, especially because the cameras won't be working. But for now, there is light in his house, and it looks like now, finally the light went out. Guys, he was sitting here watching TV, and now everything just went out. Apparently, he picked up a book that he's reading here now. Okay, now we have to go in before the light comes back here in the city. So he's arriving here in front, and guys, we have to get in here. This car is very weird. I don't know why he would have two cars, where one of them is worth a lot of money, and the other is a mailman car, but he doesn't work as a mailman. Guys, now he picked up this camera, and is taking a picture of this. But I have to open this door to see exactly what is behind here. So guys, I will open this exactly this way. But guys, there is something very weird in here. You can see that we have this green liquid, and we also have this green liquid spilled on the floor. That means maybe it was him who did all this. He put this virus in the city. He's going to sell the antidote to us, and that is how he became a millionaire. Guys, this is really very weird. It even looks like he's scared. Guys, this is very impressive. Now he went up here because he has to take a picture of this. But now he's staring at me here. He said, I'm going to steal this car. I need proof of everything that is happening. Yes, really, he has to steal this car. But now there is a problem. The light literally came back here. Guys, I grabbed this item, and now I will have to open the gate. So I'm leaving here this way, and now I'm messing exactly here to finally open this gate. Perfect, this worked. Now the FBI is leaving here. He's taking all the proof here in front. But guys, there is a problem. Only the scientist has the cure for all of this. So maybe we will be left without a cure, because he will hardly give it to us. But guys, there is a problem. He showed up here, and now he's aiming this item. He said, I really needed a test subject. Now come with me. Guys, this is terrible. I just raised my hands, especially because I don't want to be hit. Now I'm being taken here. Guys, this is really terrible. I don't know what experiments he will want to do here, and will test on me the experiments. Really, I don't know. He said, you will be infected by the smile virus, and I will test the cure on you. Guys, he can't do that. If he does that, I will become like those players who are smiling here forever and simply don't stop smiling. That really can't happen. But guys, out of nowhere, the light went out. Even he's looking at this. I will take the chance to get out of here, especially because I have to escape from here urgently. So I'm leaving here at the back. But guys, he's also coming here. So I jumped down here, and now I will have to get out of here running down here. Guys, I almost flipped this car. Actually, I did flip the car, but now he's coming down here because he knows what happened here. He's coming down here simply to get me. But guys, I have to get out of here urgently. I'm running here in front, but he doesn't stop chasing me. But now he stopped running and is trying to hit me. Guys, I have to jump here to stop him from hitting me. Really, he almost hit me because he shot here several times. But now, after a long time, I came back here. This really was almost the end of me. Guys, he got really close to eliminating me. He really wanted to stop me. But now this car is arriving here in front. Finally, he's bringing the proof here. Guys, he's getting closer. But now there is a problem. The scientist noticed that he's here, and now he's hitting him. Guys, the car is totally destroyed. All of this because of the scientist. And the FBI agent is right here, and now he's trying to hit him. But the scientist already left here. Really, he disappeared. But now I'm calling him here, especially because he has to go back to the military base to avoid being attacked. He said he really is the one to blame for everything that is happening. Yes, he really is the person who caused all this. He's the player who made everyone get infected, because most of the citizens are infected. 2 are in this prison, and the rest are hiding around the map. But look at the bright side. We got proof of everything that is happening, and all the proof is exactly here. So we just have to get this. Now he's coming back here, especially because we have to check this. Guys, the proof is exactly here, but actually, all of it disappeared. Guys, the proof disappeared from here. He took advantage and removed everything. He used this item exactly here, so people wouldn't see what he was carrying. Guys, the scientist is much more guilty than he seems. He really is the person who caused all this that is happening in the city. But the FBI agent got serious. He said, let's arrest him and get the cure. So we have to do exactly that, because then, finally we will be able to save the players who are here in the prison, and also players who are scattered around the map. And we will also be able to save players who were not infected, like this friend of mine here. So we have to get ready to arrest the scientist. But now he's towing this car, especially because this is proof that the scientist is a bad person. And now finally he managed to get this. All the proof is exactly here. Actually, it was, because it disappeared. But guys, he's looking here. But he grabbed this camera. He said, I took pictures, so we have proof. Guys, this is impressive. I had forgotten that he took pictures. But now he's taking this to the prison, especially because we have to keep all this very safe. He even hit my car. Now, finally, I'm going to stay here. And he left the car well guarded here. But now, we need all the military necessary just to arrest the scientist. We really need a lot of people. Guys, now finally it is nighttime, and we are ready to do this. I called these 2 players to help me. He will stay outside the prison and will leave the 2 infected players here. I doubt they will escape from here, especially because they haven't moved in a long time. So really, we are ready to make this trip and also arrest the scientist. Now he's going to enter here, and the other soldier also entered here. Guys, I'm going to close this door. Really, we are on a very important mission. So now I'm leaving here in front, and we have to get to the scientist's house very carefully. I have 2 choices of what I can do. I can come here hidden, or even through the front door. They have to decide that now. He said, go through the front door. Okay, I'm coming here, especially because this will be very important. Finally, we are arriving here to arrest him after so long here in the city. Now I'm arriving here at his house, and we have to arrest him urgently. Perfect. Finally, I arrived here. I'm going to open the door for them. Now he left here, and we have to enter his house exactly now. So now we are coming here. I have to find out where he is. But guys, it looks like he's right there in front. I don't really know what is happening, and also how he knew that we were coming here. He said, you arrived too late, but I left a surprise for you. And now, he's basically flying here. Guys, I'm trying to hit him, but it is basically impossible. Now he just left here, but I didn't understand what he meant. But he said that there is a surprise here. Guys, but I'm looking back here, and apparently there is a player here in front. But guys, apparently he's my friend. It is my friend who is exactly here. Now finally he turned around back here, and apparently he's infected with the smile virus. I don't know why the scientist did this, but it looks like now there is no cure. This friend of mine will stay infected forever. He said, look for the cure now. Look, are you sure? Because I'm almost sure that the scientist took the cure with him, especially because he knew we were coming here. He said he didn't know. He left here in a hurry. Guys, this might be true, so we have to find the cure. Meanwhile, the soldier is taking care of my friend so that he doesn't move from here. Guys, I'm following the FBI agent, especially because maybe he knows where he's going. Now he's checking everything here. Here we have several very different rooms, but there is nothing here. So now he's coming back here behind. Guys, I'm looking in these rooms, and everything here look very normal, but this other room has something very different. You can see that here there are a lot of scientist things that apparently are important. We have these blue potions, and we also have here the green potion, which is the potion that infected all the players. Now he's also seeing this. He said, let's give the blue potion to your friend and see what happens. Okay, I'm going to give this to him. For those who don't know, this smile infection does things that we don't understand yet. Everything is still very unknown. But now he grabbed this potion and is coming inside to give it to my friend. So I'm also following him, especially because I want to see what is going to happen here. Now he gave this, and he came back here behind, especially because he's afraid of what will happen. But guys, now he just fell on the floor like this. Look, I really think this wasn't very good. But now he came back to normal. Finally, he's back. He said, what happened? Guys, we officially discovered the cure, and it looks like now even he ended up happy. But guys, now a lot of time has passed, and everything here is back to normal. All the players who were infected, now they are back to normal, and some are even working already. And this other player also came back to normal. He's back at his house as if nothing had happened. And also my friend came back to normal. But again, the FBI agent is here because it looks like he found out where the scientist ended up. He said he didn't go very far. Let's arrest him now. He got in our car. The 2 of us are coming here too, because this is really going to be very important. We have to arrest him for everything he did. So now we are arriving here in front, but I have no idea where this player is. But now he's coming right here, and there is a new hotel room exactly in this part. Now the 2 of them are coming up here. Guys, I'm arriving here too, and apparently I'm going to have to open this door. So now I open this, and really, he's right here. Everyone is aiming this item at him, and for the first time in his life, he's scared, especially because he has never been like this before. Now he turned on the light. He said, I didn't do anything. Look, he will have to explain this to the judge, especially because we have proof of everything he did, and all the proof is on this camera. Now he's taking more pictures, and finally, he's being arrested. Guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the join button, and I'll add you on Roblox.